Hi, so in a previous session, we learned how to set data validation for list, where we specify the list that the data entry person can select from at a particular cell. And in today's session, we are going to see how we can make it dynamic, right? In a sense that it would be unending. You can have a list of them somewhere so that whenever you add additional list, it will automatically pop up here without showing any extra space. So what I mean is that, for instance, someone can choose to select it and then leave a space beneath it so that you can add something later on. So here, assuming the person made it up to this 4, sorry, and apply to the rest, right? And then so it keeps on adding neither, so prefer not to say, and maybe let us add trans, right? So what it means is that when you come to this side, you are going to have up to prefer not to see, and then the trans will not pop up, right? So how do we go around this so that automatically whenever you add additional entry, it would come here without any stress, without the need for you to go back and then change the reference, right? So this is how we are going to go about it. The first thing you need to do is to put it in a table form, right? So that is the first step. So assuming that we don't have this 3, so the first step is to select this and then create a table. My table has headers. Once you create the table, the next thing you need to do is to name this reference, right? And then this brings us to name ranging. This is a trick you can use to override this because you can't refer this table in your formula, right? So what I'm trying to say is that now this is table 1. You can't refer it when using a drop down list, right? So if you say table equal to table 1, it is going to give you an error. So what you need to do is that once you have created a table, then you create a reference. You name the range, right? The range for the particular column. And you can name it. Once you select it, you come to formula, and then you define the name, or yes, you define the name. So let us name it gender 1. Okay, you gender is okay. Once you name it gender, then you are good to go. So this time around, we are going to use it in our data validation. We know we saved it as gender, right? So we come to our data validation, and then here we are going to refer it to our named range, which is the gender. We apply to all, and then we are good to go. So this time around, we can add unlimited items over here, and then it will automatically pop up here. So let us try. So this time around, we see neither. You see, so it adds here, and then when you come to this side, we see it here. So let us add more. So the other was trans, right? So you come to this side, you see it here as well. You can add prefer not to say, and then you have it here as well. So this is how you create a drop down list for unending category. so that it will automatically, the moment you add to the list, it will come and add to the drop down list. So thank you, and like, subscribe, and share my videos. Bye.